Alright guys, thank you for coming back. I really appreciate it. Very grateful. And thank you for the support. What I'm going to talk about in this video is something that may come useful to anyone who is thinking of starting with Genesis mining, or someone who's already, having a contract in mining with Genesis mining, but um, you have $1,000 and you're wondering what is the best contract that I should go for, the most profitable, because at the end of the day that's what we're all looking at. So if you're new to it, you may not know, which one is the most profitable. You may not know how to calculate it and all that. So this video will come very, very useful for those of you, or as I mentioned, to anyone really. So we have $1,000. What should we go for? Should it be the Bitcoin, the Dash, the Litecoin, the Ethereum, the Monero, the Zcash? It's no longer, at least for the moment, we can't go for it. So in order to be able to calculate and see which one is the most profitable, first of all, we gotta see what the $1,000 will buy us. So we're gonna go to the upgrade hash power and we go, and let's start with the Bitcoin. So for $1,000, they don't offer exactly $1,000, so we will go for the closest one, which is 1,050. We will get 7.5 terahashes. All right. For the Litecoin, I think we gotta go for 1,050. Yeah, and we get 80 mega hashes. For the Ethereum, we're gonna have to go, as you can see, if we go to 1,160. So we're gonna go for 750, and then we're gonna buy another 300, which will give us 25 mega hashes plus 10 mega hashes equals to 35 mega hashes. For the Dash mining, we're gonna go straight to 1,000 for 200 mega hashes, and then we buy another 10 mega hashes for 60, which will bring us investment 1,060. And finally, for the Monero, we go for the 999 for 900 hashes, and then we go for the 56.65 for another 50 mega hashes. So 50 times 900 plus 900, we get 950 hashes, because obviously we're going for the closest one to each other. So as you saw, we're looking for an investment of roughly $1,050. Now remember, when you're buying any of those contract, you can use my code, or you can use you can use a code to get a discount. So I'll be grateful if you use mine. You'll find it in the description. But if not, you can you can use your friend or somebody else's. So let's see. You get a contract for 1,050, right? Let's assume they're all 1,050, because that's what more or less they are. A few dollars here and there. So times 0.03%, you will get $31 discount. So for the sake of the video, our investment is $1,020. So $1,000, 1,020. So let's start. Now, first of all, we're gonna go through the to the Bitcoin calculator. I'm gonna refresh it so I will get the the most up-to-date difficulty. Now remember, the Bitcoin contract is the only contract that is a lifetime contract. The other contracts are 2-year contracts. So some of you may say, yeah, but this will be for a lifetime, so probably, although it may take longer to get my money back, I've got a lifetime contract. Yes, however, Genesis Mining say that if the contract becomes unprofitable to them, they will just cancel the contract. So you have to have this in mind, that at certain point, if the difficulty becomes double this, it may not be worth it anymore, and you may be feeling like you have a lifetime, but it could come to an end before your lifetime. So you have to have this in mind. Another thing is, as you can see here, it says the hash rate in Ghash, right? But here we're buying a terahash, so some of you may not know how to calculate it. So you can use a size like this, or you can just write this down for yourself, so you have it for a future reference. So 1 terahash will get you 1,000 Ghashes. So if we bring the calculator up, 7.5 times 1000, you will get 7500 G hashes. Right, so we bring it here, 7500 G hashes. I've already put it down. Now, there are fees involved as well as with the Bitcoin contract, which I'll show you in a moment. With other contracts, there are no fees. So there are no power costs involved. There are no pool fees. I'm just gonna, put it in zero. I have already put as well the $1,020 investment, and we're gonna calculate this. Right. So with this difficulty, this is what we're looking at: 226 days to break even. Why? Because we're making for $1,020 investment, $4.50 a day, $31.47 per week, $134 per month, and $1,640 per year. However, as I mentioned to you, there are fees involved with the Bitcoin contract, and that is the maintenance fee. Now, the maintenance fees you can find in Genesis mining sites, but I will show it to you right now. Here you have all the contracts. So if you go down here, you will see that you will be charged 0.00028 cents per G hash, not per terahash, per G hash. So we have 7,500 G hashes times 0.00028. Now that will bring our fees of $2.10 per day. So what we were making without any fees here, we were making $4.50, right? So $4.50 minus $2.10 equals to $2.40. So that will be your profit, $2.40. Now the easy thing here to do is to see how many days will take you to break even. It's to take your hardware cost involved, which is obviously the contract, right? So all we do is 1020 divided by 240. You're looking at 425 days to break even. Now, this is not too bad. It's over a year, which probably we'll find out that is the longest in terms of a period. But then again, you're hoping that your contract will be a lifetime contract, and you'll be making money beyond, let's say, these 425 days. Now you have to bear in mind that, as we said, with the Bitcoin, the price is rising up, and with the price rise, the difficulty is rising up as well. So if, as I mentioned earlier on, if the difficulties become double, if you are having 210 of a fee which you have to pay to for each G hash, but you're only making, because this is double, you're only making, let's say, 240, then probably your contract will come to an end. So this is where we are with the Bitcoin. So we're looking at 425 days more or less to break even, to make our money back, and then hopefully make profit for ourselves for our $1,020 investment. Now bear in mind, if this stays everything the same in regards to the Bitcoin price, in regards to the difficulty, if this changes, obviously it may be longer than 425 days, it may be less. Now let's move along with the Litecoin. Now with the Litecoin, as we said, we bought 80 mega hashes, right, for the $1,040. 80 mega hashes. Again, as we said, I'm gonna put 1,020 on each, so it's easier to calculate. Right, so we're getting here. Now here, as you can see, it is in mega hashes, but here it is in kilo hashes. So all we gotta do is, again, come here. 1 mega hash is equal to 1,000 kilo hashes. So bring again the calculator. 80 times 1,000, we get 80,000. So yeah, going to here for 80,000. Now let's refresh this as well, so we get the latest difficulty, so 80,000 kilo hashes. Now there are no power costs involved with this contract. There are no fees. It's once you pay. I mean, you can see here, right here, you can see there are no maintenance fee whatsoever for the 2 years. So going back here, we've put 80,000 kilo hashes, no power cost involved. Hardware cost $1,020, and we hit calculate. Now, as you can see, we're looking here for the moment 239 days. Now remember, the Bitcoin was 425 days, so 425 days for the Bitcoin, 425 because of the fees involved, 239 for the Litecoin, because what we're making with the Litecoin is 426 daily, 29.79 weekly, 127 monthly, 1,553 annually. So it's 2-year contract. If we break even on the 239 day, we still got a bit of more than a year left to make some money for ourselves. That again is if everything stays the same. Litecoin, price, difficulty. Now the Litecoin has been going up, so who knows? Maybe it will go to $20, $30, $50. Hopefully it will. So if you are into the Litecoin, you can make good profit out of it. But in the meantime, this is what you're looking at to break even. 239 days. Now moving to the Ethereum. So with the Ethereum again, as we said, we're gonna invest 750 and then another 300 for 35 mega hashes. Right, so coming here already is in mega hashes, so we're going to put 35. We're going to take the power cost. Well, let's first refresh the difficulty. So 35 mega hashes, no power cost involved. Hardware cost, let's again, as we said, 1,020, and we hit calculate. Now in regards to the Ethereum, wow, look at that, 386 days to break even. That is crazy. I mean, Ethereum difficulty has been going really up lately, really up. So as you can see, you'll be making $2.64 daily, $18.49 weekly, $79.22 monthly, and $963 yearly. I'm assuming, let's see where the Ethereum price is at. Yeah, it's quite low at the moment. It is 43.93. Has gone low. It may, hopefully will start popping up for everyone that is currently mining Ethereum or thinking of mining Ethereum. So remember, what we're looking here is what it is right now in regards to difficulty and price. But remember, normally with each of those currency, when the price goes up, the difficulty goes up as well. So hopefully it will be more profitable in days to come. But at the moment, this is what you're looking at. So far, Bitcoin first in regards to the lowest or the longest time will take you to break even. Ethereum second and Litecoin third. So moving on to my favorite, at least for the moment, Dash. You gotta love Dash and you gotta love Genesis mining for it. Dash really is, it's great. It's amazing at the moment. It really is, and I'm sure probably will come at the best investment that you can make at the moment. So let's see what we're going to be getting for the Dash again. So we're going to invest $1,000 for 200 mega hashes, and then another 60 for another 10. That will make you 210. Again, there's no fees, maintenance fee. So let's get to it. So we're getting 210 mega hashes. Let's refresh the difficulty as well. 210 mega hashes. No power cost involved. Hardware cost 1,020. Hit calculate. Yeah, look at that, guys. It's incredible. 193 days to break even. That is wonderful. I mean, look at that. If we look at Ethereum, it's pretty much half, what it would take us to break even. I mean, why would you then go for the Ethereum? Unless obviously something happens to the moon, to the Dash, and it just difficulty goes crazy up and the price goes down or something. But I can only, and with everybody else in, who I'm talking with, and all the other, YouTube, creators, and whoever is signing up with Genesis, man, I mean, I think everyone loves Dash at the moment. Everyone really. It simply is, as you can see, the best so far. I mean, we haven't calculated Monero, but I don't think you'll match this, but we will see. So what we're looking at here is investment of $1,020, breaking even in 193 days, profit of 527 a day, 3688 a week, 158 a month, 1923 annually. Yeah, it will take a while to break even, but who knows if you are holding. Now remember, if you are mining and holding to each one of those currency, whoever you choose to mine, um, if you're holding into it and not sell it immediately, and have the patience, let's say with a Dash you're mining 2 years and you're holding everything. If we're lucky enough, by the time your contract comes to an end, for instance, if you're not upgrading and then moving it onwards, um, let's assume let's assume you have 200 Dashes um, in your wallet. Now, at the moment, we will be looking at, let's say, 200 times 67.85. By the end of it, you'll be looking to have, I mean, again, as I said, if you have 200 hashes, well, 200 maybe is quite a lot, so, let's say 100. I mean, who knows, but let's say 100. So, you have $6,785 for 1 year. No, sorry, total, 6,785 total. But that if the price stays this. Now imagine if you hold up to all this Dash, right? And suddenly the price has risen all the way to 100, 200, even 300. I mean, some are talking even beyond the 300. So imagine that. I mean, you're holding 100 Dashes now. Price going all the way up to 200. I mean, look at the difference, right? It's incredible. So yeah, although sometimes, you know, it's good to sell because you never know. I mean, Dash may suddenly goes to a penny, right? So it is a risk involved to hold what you mine for as long as 2 years. But if you don't really need the money, why not take the chance, right? I mean, because as you saw, the difference is massive, right? I mean, 6,785 was it, whatever. Here we're talking about 20,000. So I mean, as you can see, the difference is staggering, right? $13,000. That is, of course, if you can hold on to it, and and everything goes up rather than down. So going now finally to the Monero. So what did we say we get for the $1,000 with the Monero? So we said we spent $999 for 900 hashes, and then another 56 for a 900. So it comes total to 950. Here is 9. Okay, it is in hash. So 950, no cost involved. Let me refresh the difficulty. So it's, as you saw, it slightly went up. So what did we say? 950. No cost involved. Hardware, contract. The hardware same as contract, and we hit calculate. Wow, that is crazy. Oh, sorry, we gotta take the cost out. I thought I did. Hit calculate. Wow, look at that. That is crazy. It's simply is the whole. I mean, this beats even Bitcoin. It's simply it's way too long. I mean, of course, this could change in any moment. I mean, let me look again. Yeah, it isn't. It is correct. That is crazy, guys. That would take us ages, really. I mean, 575 days. It's It's crazy. So I personally would not be going for this contract, and at least not for now. I'll not be mining Monero. I mean, as much as some people may like it, it's wow. I mean, could that even be right? This difficulty. It's way too much. Wow. Well, anyway, guys, that's what it says here. So that's what I'm assuming we're looking at. 575 days profit, for $1,020, profit of $1.77 is simply not worth it. I mean, at least not for me. Again, who knows? I mean, Monero, if you hold into it, if you're mining and you hold into it, who knows? I mean, by the time you end up, finish Monero, maybe $1,000, right? I don't see it happening at least in the next 2 years, but with these things you never know. So this really is 575 days. This takes the cake. Right. So let's quickly then run through it. So 575 days for the Monero for our $1,020 investment. So we're gonna go from the highest days to the lowest, right? To the best contract. So the worst one so far showing here is the Monero, 575 days. Then the Bitcoin, as we said, it came to what was it, 240. So we divide 1020 divided by 240, 425 days. So second place for second worst place, 425 days. Then what was it? Was it the Litecoin on the Ethereum? Yep, then it's the Ethereum, 386 days to break even. Then the Litecoin, 239 days. And then of course, dash, dash, dash. 193 days, guys. You gotta love this. I mean, 193 days, and then we are, you're up and running for yourself, breaking even and then making profits for pretty much doing nothing. You've invested this money, you forgot about it, and you're just cashing out. And if you have the means to not be cashing out, and you're willing to take the chance and hold on to your dash, your profits, as we already seen, could be crazy. It really could be crazy, and you could be smiling all the way to the bank after 2 years. And if you're lucky enough to hold even beyond that, and suddenly dash price is matching Bitcoin to let's say $1,000. I mean, imagine that. That would be crazy. I love that, and I bet you will love it too. So this is it, guys. Dash is what we should all be mining right now. Bear in mind that if we are more miners, difficulty may go up, but hey, that's why we are here. We all want to make a buck, and why not? If this is what it says that we should be, going for, more than welcome for everyone to do so. Sign up with Genesis Mine if you haven't. If you have, maybe it's time to, another thing real quickly I should say is, for some of you may not know, is you can allocate your mining, right? Now, as you can see, I have Dash, a contract. What I did here, as you can see, I allocated actually because I'm just doing a small experiment, but I have nothing anywhere else at the moment. But if you click on my Dash, you can see that I've put into a Bitcoin. I just want to see for a day or two, I mean, we just calculated it, but I just want to, see what they will pay me out for the hash power I have. It's just for an experiment, and I'll make another video to show you what I've got paid for this hash for this 448 mega hashes in Bitcoins. So let's say, so going back to what I was going to say is that, let's say, after seeing these calculations and you're saying to yourself, oh, I bought Monero, it's not really point. I mean, you can switch, you can switch your Monero and mine Dash, or if you have Bitcoin, you can switch it to mine Dash, Litecoin, Ethereum, any of those you can switch it and mine Dash with it. So because at the moment, as it looks like, the most profitable thing to mine is Dash, and I think that's how it's gonna stay for at least for a while. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it came useful, it comes useful to some of you, or whoever is watching this. And you know, it looks like we should all be mining Dash. So enjoy mining it, and please, if you like this video or you are thinking of upgrading or signing up, feel free to use my code you find in the description, and I'll happily use your code back. Thank you once again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.